my name is Angelina, and today we are going to be doing a what is on my iPhone. So I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max in all black, and as you can see, I have this case here. This case is from Wildflower. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, this case is from Wildflower. Today I'm going to do what's on my iPhone. So basically I'm going to take you guys through my phone, show you guys what apps I have, how I organize my phone, what I put where and what folders, and you know, if you guys see some apps that you like, you could download them to help you out, help keep you organized, or maybe organize it in the way I have it. But before I get this video started, I want to thank you guys so much for 1.5k subscribers. It is so crazy how I literally went to bed yesterday. I had like 1.3k maybe, and then I woke up today and now I have 1.5k. That's just like crazy, and I thank you guys so much for that because you're the reason that I have that many subscribers. But yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into today's video. So I'm gonna scoot over here and I'm gonna put the phone screen right here. So I'm gonna start screen recording for you guys and basically talk you through what I have on my phone. So I'm gonna start screen recording. So basically when you get to the first page of my home screen, you could see my home screen is basically a picture of this like fluffy cat with sunglasses, and honestly I do not know why that's my home screen. I kind of just put it there because it's cute and I like it. I don't know, I didn't really have a reason for it, I just put it there. Next, as you could see, I have my FaceTime in the corner. I leave that there so it's just easy accessible and I don't have to go looking for it whenever I need it. Next, I have my weather. As you could see, you know, to check when it's hot and stuff. Like as you can see today, it's pretty hot in New York, but I'm inside. That's the only reason why I have a hoodie on, and I'm honestly like dying right now in this hoodie because I don't have the AC on, because when I have the AC on in my video, it is so loud, and like I'm like, you know, not trying to have the freaking thing so loud. But yeah, so next I have my mail, and I put my mail in one folder because as you can see, I have a lot of mail. I have one connected to my phone and then one Gmail because I have two separate emails, one for school, one personal. So those are there. Next I have my schedule folder. So basically I have my reminders, my calendars, and my notes. I use this folder basically for when I need to be reminded of stuff, you know, like if I have a test coming up, if I need to do something. My calendar is just to see basically what day of the week it is, and my notes I just have there in case I need to write something down real quick. Next I have my photos and my camera. I left these two on the first page because I used them so much and I was like, okay, I need to keep them in front and center so like I could use them and whenever I need to. Next I have my travel folder, and I have this folder because in New York, in some of the train stations, they don't always have like the thing at the top that tells you how long the train is gonna come for. So I have the transit app that tells you how long the train is gonna come, how long until the train comes, you know, just in case, you know, there's one of those stations where they don't have the timer to tell you how long until the train comes, you know, because sometimes you could be waiting for like 20 minutes, sadly. But I just like having it there. And then I have my maps to see where I need to go when I need to go to a certain place. Next I have a miscellaneous folder. This folder basically just has all those installed Apple apps that come with the phone that I don't use on the regular because yeah, I never really use these apps. I've never opened any of them, to be honest. I've used the news app a couple of times, but other than that I don't use it. So like I just put them all in one folder because I don't use them and they're just like extras. Next I have my utilities folder. This folder has the App Store, settings, the Apple TV, the calculator, and the clock. The App Store I obviously use when I need to download certain apps. My settings, I need that most of the time, so I leave that in a folder that's easy accessible. The Apple TV is just there to connect to my TV. And then I have my calculator, my clock. I use the calculator a lot, to be honest. Normally, like a lot of people say they don't use their calculator a lot, but I'm like one of those people that uses their calculator a lot for some reason. I don't know, I just have to use it a lot sometimes. I don't know. Next I have the clock. I use this basically for my alarms. Yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of alarms. I don't know why I have so many, but I do. Okay, next slide. This slide is like my most used slide, I guess. So first we have the entertainment folder. This has Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, the CW, and TLC. I use Hulu to watch like Chicago Med and stuff and all those shows when I miss an episode. Netflix, you know, just to watch certain movies. Oh, I just watched 365 365 on Netflix, that new movie that came out. It is honestly so good. I'm so freaking like, ugh, I hate the way it ended. But next I have YouTube, obviously, to watch YouTube on. The CW, I use that to watch Riverdale whenever I am behind on an episode for Riverdale. And TLC, I use that to watch the 90 Day Beyonce Before the 90 Days, the one with like Ed and I forgot her name, Ed and the other girl. I don't know, I just like watching that. Next I have my social media folder. I have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YOLO, and WhatsApp. So Instagram I obviously use for my pictures, stuff like that. Snapchat, I have Snapchat there because it is one of my most used apps. I don't use Facebook. I just have it because my college has a Facebook group. So I'm in that group. So that's the only reason why I have Facebook, because other than that, I don't have Facebook. Twitter, I just use it when I want to go on there sometimes. Like, you know, when certain things are like happening, you know, you could go on Twitter. And plus it's just a funny app, so I use it when I need a laugh. TikTok, obviously, for TikToks. Go follow me on TikTok. And I have YOLO. YOLO is basically this app that connects to your Snapchat, for those of you who don't know. And it like lets the people who have you on Snapchat, so like your friends and all these people, send you anonymous messages. So basically like they could send you a message on the low or like whatever, whoever, and you know, you don't know who it is unless they tell you, but you could, you know, kind of guess who it is by who sees your snaps. But I just use that sometimes because it's kind of funny, you know, to see what people say. And then again, WhatsApp, I only have WhatsApp because I'm in a group chat for college, and that I don't use it though. That's why it's just there. I honestly don't know why I have it, because I'm never really in that group chat, but I just have it to have. Next I have a folder for my Apple Watch. So if you hear cars, it's because the highway, for those of you who don't know, I live next to the highway, so sorry. But next I have a folder for my Apple Watch. This folder has basically my activities and my watch app for when I need to update my watch. I haven't worn my watch in a while, so I don't even know if there's anything on this activity. Yeah, no, but that's there. So that's that. And then next I have a money folder. This basically has Cash App, Chase, and Apple Wallet. Cash App just for whatever I need to send or get money. Chase for my bank, and then Apple Wallet, I have my thing connected to my phone, so I just have that there. Next I have shopping. I don't really have a lot of shopping apps, I guess you could say. I've seen a lot of people with more shopping apps, but I have Goat, Dry Bar, Shein, Starbucks, Sprint, Chick-fil-A, and the Apple Store in here. So Goat I use to get like a lot of the Converse that I like, special edition Converse, or like Air Forces, or not Air Forces, or like Air Jordan 1s that you normally can't get because they sell out in the store. Dry Bar, that's where I go to get my hair done. They're currently closed right now, but I honestly think they're opening back up on Monday, so I just have that there to make my appointments and stuff like that whenever I need to. Shein, I have that there because it's just easier to have the app for me, because I could track all my orders and stuff. So like, definitely if you're someone who likes Shein, I would definitely recommend getting the app because it just makes things easier. You could track your orders from there. You could like enter little raffles. It's so much easier, get more discount. So I would definitely recommend that. Next I have Starbucks. I drink Starbucks like all the time. When school is in session, I drink Starbucks like every day. So I had that there just to order ahead from when I got off the train, because if not, the Starbucks line would be so long in the morning, and it's just easier to order ahead. Next I have the My Sprint app. That's just because I have Sprint as my carrier, so I have that there to, you know, pay my bill or whatever. Next I have Chick-fil-A. For those of you who don't know, I'm obsessed with Chick-fil-A too, so I just have that there to order ahead. You know, when I was at school and I wanted lunch, I would order ahead because the line would be so long at lunchtime. And then I just have the Apple Store app. I don't really use it, but it just comes with the phone, you know, so that's there. Next I have extras. So in here is the Compass, Tips, voice memos, Contacts, Find My iPhone, Flow, Measure, and Aesthetic. So a lot of these apps I don't use really, except the Contacts. Obviously it has my contacts in it. The Find My iPhone, I've never had to use it, but it's just there, you know, it comes with the phone. Next is Flow. I use this to track, you know, my monthly thing. So it's a really good app. So if you're looking for an app to track that, ladies, I would definitely recommend this one. It's free and everything, so you don't have to pay for it, but it helps you track it, and it's honestly a really good app. I've had it for about like 4 years now, and I really like it. The next app that I use in here is the Aesthetic. This is where I get all my like home screens and lock screens. So if I open it up, you could see here they have a bunch of cute little Aesthetic home and lock screens. They're all free. You might have to watch a commercial or two, to be honest, sometimes, but other than that, they're really cute. I like all of them, and yeah, they have a bunch there. So if you like, or so if you want some Aesthetic home and lock screens, I would definitely recommend that app. It's really cute. Next I have a games folder. This folder is not really used a lot. I use this mainly when I'm on the train for like a long period of time. I have Candy Crush, Bitmoji, and Amaze. Bitmoji is not really a game. I just have that there because I didn't know what to put it, and I was like, it's not social media, but it is social media, but I just put it in the game folder because I was like, whatever. But yeah, that's there. I have Candy Crush. I'm on like level 90 right now. I only play when I'm on the train or like really bored, when I said. And then I have Amaze. I'm on like level like 1500 on this because me and my friends had like a little competition last year to see who could get the highest, and I just had it there, and I didn't really want to delete it because I was like, I got this far, why would I delete it, you know? So I have that there. Like I said, I don't really play games. Next I have my school folder. I didn't have a school folder in the first place, but I had to when all this started because obviously I was doing school virtually and remotely or whatever. So I have Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Meet, Google Classroom, Google Slides, Zoom, Pupil Path, Files, and Protect. So basically, I'm pretty sure we all know what the Google apps are. I use Google Docs for my papers. I use Zoom and Google Meets for like FaceTimes with my teacher or classes. Google Classroom is where I got all my homework. Files is just where I save stuff on my phone in case I need to like send it or something. Pupil Path is where I keep all my grades and stuff. And then the Protect app is just for my college that helps me log in easier so I don't have to put in my password every time. So that's what that is. So that's not really important. Next I have this app for my apartment complex that just tells me when I have mail or something's going on in the apartment, stuff like that. Next I have the Citizens app. The Citizens app basically tells you like when stuff's going on around you. Actually, let me not open that because that will show you guys exactly where I am. So yeah, but it basically just shows you what's going on around you, if something bad happened or just stuff like that. Because I think the app gets 911 calls from your area that you're in, because you have to give the app your location, and basically it tells you what's happening. So like, let's say there's a fire across the street, they'll tell me so I could stay away from it. Basically, that I think that's the point of the app. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. Other than that, I wouldn't know what the reason the app is for, but I'm pretty sure it's just so you can stay out of danger's way. And I like having it just, you know, because you live in New York, it's a big city, you know, you can have it when you live anywhere because things happen everywhere, but I just like having it. Next I have a folder for work. This is just basically stuff for me to see my schedule and like when I'm working, and it just helps me log in and stuff like that, so that's not really necessary. And then next I have my YouTube folder. So the messages in here are from Eraser, Fonto, YouTube Studio, Video Star, Pocket Video Clips, iMovie, Pixar, and Lomotif. So I use the Eraser app for when I'm like trying to make thumbnails and stuff and I want to erase the background of the picture because I just want the image. So that's what that's for. It's a really useful app, to be honest. I definitely recommend it if you need to like just get one thing out of a picture and you don't want the rest of it. It's a really easy app and it's free. Next I use Fonto. I use this for all like my thumbnails and stuff, and it's just easy to do it on my phone. Sometimes I do it on my iPad, but most of the time I do it on my phone, so that's why I have it here. YouTube Studio, this is just so you can see your analytics, your views, you could respond to comments. I use this to respond to my comments, so like whenever you guys comment, I try my best to respond, and I've been on a roll so far. So like whenever you comment, expect a response. If I don't get back to you right away, I'll get back to you eventually though, because I do read my comments. I read all of them. Next I use Video Star and Pocket Video. These are basically the things I used to make my intro and my outro. So if you're looking for some apps to make an intro and outro and you don't have like a computer or like those apps, I definitely recommend Video Star and Pocketbook. Next I have Clips. I honestly don't know what this is for, to be honest. I don't know. I have it though. Next I use iMovie for when I'm making my intros and outros and certain things like that. I don't really use iMovie to edit on my phone because I honestly don't know how to edit on my phone. So like the people who do know how to edit on their phone, props to you, because I do not know. I'm like, ugh. Next I have PicsArt. I use this to edit some of my thumbnails too, when I want a certain letter or a font or like some stars or something. I haven't used the stars yet, but I honestly want to. I think I'm gonna use it today, to be honest. And then, oops, the last thing I have in here is Lomotif. I just use this to make like cute little picture videos with my pictures, whatever you wanted to call it. I'm pretty sure most of us know what it is, but if you don't, it's basically an app where you could take all your pictures, put them together, put some music, and like, you know, make a little collage video thing. You know, it's cute. And then on the bottom here I have my phone, Safari, messages, and iTunes Music, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I have a lot of missed calls because I do not answer the phone, and I get a lot of weird calls from like the weirdest numbers. Like it could be a number from like China, and I'm like, why is someone from China calling me? Like, how do you even have my number, you know? The screen recording stopped. But basically I have that, and then I have Safari. Obviously I use that to search up things on the internet. Right now I have open Ups to see my packages, Brandy Melville, and all these places that I need to shop from. That's what that is. And then I have my messages. I'm not gonna open my messages because people are texting me right now, so I don't want to expose their messages, but I have that there. And then I have my music app. I do use Apple Music, and then that's pretty much it that's on my phone. I don't have that many apps on my phone because I do have 64 gigabytes, but the thing is, I don't have that many apps because I have a tremendous amount of pictures. Like my photos take up 20 gigabytes of the 64 gigabytes. Just imagine how many pictures that is. So that's why I needed a camera, because recording on my phone was just getting to a point where it was like, you know, I can't do this anymore. Like it's taking up too much storage on my phone. But yeah, like I said, if you like any of the apps that you saw, I would definitely recommend getting them. I use these apps almost every day. I'm on my phone 24/7, like I said. They're all really useful. I don't have no unnecessary apps, you know. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like I said earlier in the video, I do have YouTube Studio on my phone, so I try to respond to every single one of you guys' comments. So if you do want to comment on my video, DM me anything. I will answer eventually. I might not answer right away, but I will answer. So definitely DM me if you guys want to talk. I love talking to you guys. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.